Mothra, Queen of the Monsters, issue 5. We get the big finale. Sophia Campbell, Matt Frank, the whole dream team's here, and they brought it together in the end. I mean, not that needed anything really to be brought together. This whole series has just been like banger after banger. Honestly, not a bad issue in the bunch. Can't wait for the trade. I hope they do a hardcover, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking if they do one, that's going to be like an IDW, like online exclusive or something like that.
Yeah, although I have learned it doesn't always happen with everything. But I lost my no logo issue of issue 1. I think it got thrown away by accident. But Matt Frank had it on his website. You can get him to sign it. So I'm like, like it might be cool pre-ordering it, but maybe you never know when he might post something on his website and you can get him to sign it. Yeah. So that's definitely a cool thing. That's definitely a considering getting it slabbed type of thing, because I own 3 or 4 copies of issue 1 anyway. So I might get that one slabbed just to be like, this is a cool collectible. But yeah, still considering that. And I also have the Kaiju issue 1 with the Matt Frank art on there, with Mothra Gemini on there. And we got full Mothra Gemini in this issue. So let's just get into it, because last issue ended with the reveal of Omegaguirus. And they just start right into it. I mean, Mothra Antra, Omegaguirus, they are just go straight into the fight.
And it's literally just, this whole issue is the final battle. It's just battle. And
yeah, and it's crazy too. Honestly, Antra takes one side, Mothra takes the other. They're just trying to ground this guy, and they're like, we can't give him space to move around us. We can't do anything. We just got to get him down, take him down.
The energy attacks are not working. He's just absorbing the energy, Omegaguirus, and blasting it right back at them. So they're like, we just gotta go straight up physical. We gotta batter this guy. So Mothra and Antra do this crazy slingshot maneuver, and it sort of works. But Omegaguirus is just kind of OP, honestly. And when Mothra gets slingshotted at Omegaguirus, she gets her wing ripped off. Antra had already had one of his claws cut off by Omegaguirus, and on top of that, now it launched this crazy I guess you would call it a stinger. It was this big golden bladed almost. It looks like it shot out a golden sword out of its tail, and it just speared Antra down to the ground. And Mothra hurt with basically one wing now. Antra down on the ground. It's looking terrible.
Yeah, when I first saw that panel, I legit thought that Mothra got ripped in half.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. When I read, I'm like, we're on the last issue. I was like, what's happening right now?
It's not a happy ending.
I was like, okay.
Everyone dies.
Omegaguirus, our new Lord and Savior, I guess.
Yeah. That looked really dark. Omegaguirus is going in there for the finisher on Antra, and it's just not looking good. Antra tries to bite Omegaguirus, but it does not go good. Now Omegaguirus beheads Antra. And this is when you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this is where the twins jump in, and they're like, we're doing a song, we are gonna do some magic, and essentially what they are able to do is they revitalize Mothra and Antra into a singular creature. Yeah, Mothra Gemini.
Yeah, well, yeah, yes, yeah.
It's basically Mothra with
Mothra's wing magically heals, and then all the little Antra that were scouring around the cities and everything, they kind of all come together, and they form these 2 giant claws that attach to Mothra. So now Mothra has these 2
blades, like Shredder.
Yeah, yes, yeah. I wonder if that was something that Sophie did because she did work on those Ninja Turtle comics for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
But yeah, basically, Mothra
possible.
has like shredder blades. Yeah, and yeah, so now Mothra is back. She's got both of her wings.
And she seems bigger too. I don't know if she's got more legs or not, but she just seemed more beefy.
Yeah, and now those arms are like armored too. On top of having these big like golden like Antra blades, she's like armored up, and she's just beating on Omegaguirus now. And she kind of does like her, like Omegaguirus had that like crazy like beam that it was doing. She kind of does her own version of it now. Like she like spirit bombs Omegaguirus basically, and just takes it out with that blast like really quick. Yeah. And now we see Omegaguirus' corpse on the ground, and like a little Omegaguirus like purple baby like pops out of it, and like Mothra kind of goes over and like flicks it. But what was like really interesting is like we see that happen, and then we still see like the little Antras now kind of like looking over at the Antra body, and like you got the Shobijin and the Antra fairies as well, kind of like hugging each other like, oh, we did it, we beat them. But when Mothra looks over to that like corpse of Antra, you do see like inside of it almost like a like white like sackish thing. It looked almost like an insect egg or like a larva. So I'm thinking like Antra.
Well, you know, there needs to be balance.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Antra is getting reborn there. That's like an Antra egg in there. They didn't really. I kind of wish they did do like one more like
an
panel.
epilogue. Yeah.
Like because it is kind of very abrupt. Like we kind of get like Mira's like, oh, I'm no longer alone. Like whole like epilogue.
They're rebuilding society.
Rebuilding
all
society.
That type of thing.
I don't hate.
But it's like one page is all we get.
She's like, I don't hate Mothra anymore. She's like, I understand this all needed to happen. Like, there needs to. I feel like we need like a post series, like so bad.
I would love a sequel.
I would totally love a sequel. This was so good. Oh my
god! Please do a sequel.
Please. I don't know who the next villain could be. I mean, we did have the whole mecha thing with the crazy Ghidorah universe there. I don't know, but
yeah, make the timeline get messed up again.
Yeah,
you know, we're trying to stay Godzilla free, but maybe you can do like a GMK type Godzilla or something where it's like a resurrected evil spirit.
Yeah. I kind of want to
Godzilla.
I kind of want to know what happened with all the other kaiju on the current day there. Like, you know, like what's going on there?
You can bring Gabra in because we want Gabra.
I mean, we did see a bunch of the kaiju actually during the whole montage thing, but like,
yeah, we did. There was Gabra.
We did not see Godzilla though.
I kind of like them keeping it Godzilla free and just letting Mothra have her own thing.
Yes.
It's been a minute since I've seen the Mothra Rebirth movies.
Oh boy, yeah.
The second movie, that like green dragon in the water guy, Dagara, that might be a possibility.
That's a cool one, yeah.
I always liked the way he looked, but never really got too much screen time.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool to bring back like some of those like Rebirth of Mothra villains. We'll have to see. I mean, I would love it. I mean, this was such a good series. It was like one that I was looking forward to. Like the minute I could read this thing, I'm reading it. Like I could not wait.
You know, and the great thing about this is because they are rebuilding society. You don't even need to do a direct sequel. You can even do like another generation or two in the future or something.
Yeah.
And be like, well, society is now healed. Mothra's our savior, but now this new villain came in.
Yeah.
Like they could do something like that too. You know, it's an immensely talented team that they had working on this, and the story was so tightly done. The comedy was great. The human characters were really good, and you know, it's just really like, you know, I'm happy that the series is over and it got its finale and everything was perfect. But I really do want more.
Yes. I was like, I really don't want this to end. Like, especially after that whole montage issue 4. That issue 4 was epic.
I know. It really was. It was just so perfect. But even like the larva part where it's kind of just like hiding in a barn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's just so much about this series that like just going back and just like, oh man, that was cool and that was cool, and the art was just so good, and I don't know if he's gonna do hand drawn again.
Yeah.
But it was just it was something special this series. It really was, and New York Comic Con's coming around in like a week or so.
I mean, they announced it at the first one. Who knows? They might. You never know.
You do never know when something might get announced. But it's been a journey. Since our New York Comic Con announcement, our just lucky timing interview with Matt Frank, kind of right after this series was announced, and us getting a little sneak peeks and like little things like that on there. Obviously, I think there was like NDA, so he couldn't really show us too much, but he showed us what was already revealed, but just we got a better look at it. And the series finally releasing, and it was just such like it was the series of the year, honestly. Just kind of it kind of defined the year, like kind of the way I felt like Sons of Giants was for the previous year.
Yeah,
I feel like just for me, like this was series of the year.
Yeah.
We still do like our end of year stuff, and like who knows what could happen, but like we also had Kaiju #8 end this year, but technically I think in America print release probably isn't going to be till next year. But really just amazing work was done on this, and I don't think it can be understated.
Yeah.
I think this is a must read for any Kaiju fan.
Yeah.
And it just really just needs to be appreciated.
Yeah.
And if I had the money, he has a page on his website that I'd love to buy the original art on, but I can't afford the original Matt Frank.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to. I got my print though, and I feel like this print was made specifically because I requested it. I'm sure he was going to do it anyway, but I was like, in the interview, I'm like, can we get a print? Like, I can't spend $2,000 on the original.
Yeah. And like it was such a good team. Like we said, Matt Frank, Sophie, Campbell, and Roberto, Rivera, Padro. He helped.
Shout out on the colors.
Yeah, he did great. And speaking of him, he did announce today his Carlos, the Kaiju Killer series, is going to be getting a trade paperback early as October 17th this month. He revealed that on his Facebook. I'm not sure where it's going to be sold. The original 5 I did pick up physically from his Etsy shop, but I do not see them listed there. But you can, like all the other IDW comics, you could read that on Global Comics, Carlos the Kaiju Killer. So that's definitely one to check out. Yeah, Global Comics is a little tough to navigate sometimes, but yeah, it's on there. Carlos the Kaiju Killer. Something to look out for. I really enjoyed it. You can check out my review on the channel as well for that. And definitely, go back and look at our interview with Matt Frank from last year when the series first got announced for Mothra, Queen of the Monsters. And let us know what you think about this series. I mean, we loved it. Like Dan said, when we do our final end of the year here, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the #1 comic for us. It's going to be tough. It's
definitely top. For me, it's definitely top contender. I mean, we're going to have to go back and look at everything, but this was like stiff competition.
Yeah, the wait between issues was like murderous. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I have to wait again. Like from the first issue, I was like, oh my god, that's it. I need more.
I know. I was actually looking back and like we DM'd him. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, that was like the first issue. I was like, I want more. And I'm like, yeah, we've been like that the whole time.
Yeah. I still want more.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's done, and I still want more.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you can get a better review than that.
Yeah.